Hello everyone. We're back to school, back to work. I hope you had great holidays and that you managed to enjoy them as most as possible. So we're going to continue our sequence about musicals. And for today, you had to learn your lesson and you had to do an exercise on comparative. So I'm going to correct the exercise on comparative. This exercise was based on a comparison between two theaters, two real theaters that you can see here, that are located in the West End in London. So the district where you've got lots and lots of theaters staging musicals. So you've got Theatre Royal here and Her Majesty Theatre. So you had to compare the two theaters with some information here. So I want you to take your copybook. If you can print a photo of each theater and glue it on your copybook, that will be great because it's going to give a visual dimension to your exercise and it's going to be more pleasant. If not, there's no problem. Okay, so you take your English copybook, you take it on the lesson part, you print two photos if you can, and then you write the correction of the exercise, which is in a way a form of lesson. Okay, so I'm going to read each sentence and comment on them. So first, Theatre Royal is older than Her Majesty Theatre. So here, older, the comparative with ER because it's a short adjective, and then to introduce the second element to compare. And if we reverse, we can say Her Majesty Theatre is a more recent building. Here we use more and not ER because recent is a long adjective, so two syllables. Then, Theatre Royal is closer or nearer to Covent Garden. So closer, nearer, short adjective, one syllable. So we use ER than Her Majesty's Theatres. Okay, the reverse, Her Majesty Theatre is further to Covent Garden. Here, further is the comparative of far, and this is an adjective which doesn't work like the others. You can recognize ER, but far is transformed into further. Here, we don't introduce than. So Her Majesty, we could have said Her Majesty's Theatre is further to Covent Garden than Theatre Royal. Okay, but it's not necessary. You can skip it if you know which is the second element. Yes, okay, so sentence 3. Theatre Royal is bigger than Her Majesty Theatre. So short adjective big, ER, and here you can see that the letter G is doubled. So Theatre Royal is bigger than Her Majesty Theatre because it can welcome a greater number of visitors. So here I added some adjective. So greater, short adjective, ER. And the reverse is Her Majesty Theatre is smaller. Okay, no problem. Small adjective, one syllable, ER. People who want to go to Theatre Royal have to buy a more expensive ticket. So expensive, long adjective, you've got three syllables, so more than one, so we use more. And if they want to go to Her Majesty Theatre, they will buy cheaper tickets and spare some money. So here you've got a new word, so I think we have seen it, but you need to revise this new word. Spare is the contrary of spend. And the last sentence, 42nd Street is a more recent musical. Oh, I forgot to, so more recent musical. Okay, the same adjective as here, more recent building. Because Phantom of the Opera has been staged for a longer period. So ER, again, for a short adjective. And stage is this idea of showing the musical in a theater. Okay, stage is the physical element where the actors are acting. Right, so this is the correction of the exercise. I want you to write all the sentences. I don't want you to print them because you need to memorize them. I want you to write all the sentences in your copybook. I want you to use your highlighter or another color to identify the comparative which is used. And as always, you highlight in yellow the new words and you box the link words. So because, and if. And here you've got to circle, as we did in class, who, which is a relative pronoun, who represent people, which is the subject of want. So we use who to add an information on people. So this is what you have to do. And the second thing you have to do, so it's the next document and the next lesson, lesson 2. So it's an article, you're going to see, and you've got question on it. So you've got lots of questions where you only have to underline the text and a few questions where you have to answer with your words by formulating 1 or 2 sentences. So for example, you need to do the questions in the order. So the anticipation, so explain the goal of the document, the type of document, and who is the document for. You need to write 1 or 2 sentences. Okay, then detailed comprehension. Here you reformulate the title with your words. So here you need to write a sentence, but then here you've got underline, so just highlight the text. The next question is the same. You highlight on the text, but precise highlighting, not the whole paragraph. Here underline, it's the same. Find, it's the same. You underline in the text. And it's the same here, okay? So you've got only 2 questions where you've got to formulate and answer with your words. Okay, so if we recap for first day, you've got to write the correction of the exercise, learn this correction by heart, okay? And then do the written comprehension on the article. Okay, I hope it's clear, and I'll see you on Thursday for the correction of the article. So goodbye, and I hope that you have a nice week. Bye-bye.